was going to ask Jamie about the methods the gang members use to kill people in prison. I brought some things along with me here today. We've got a sock, padlock. What kind of damage could a gang member do with this?
Well, the lock in the sock was, generally this would be something where if you hit a person in the head, you can do, cause the fractures. You can get some major bumps and stuff. But if you hit a person hard enough and multiple times enough, you could actually cause their death.
Can you demonstrate in the temple?
Yeah, you want
my temple.
Oh, but I'm saying, so you go and you'd be hitting alongside here. But the other thing that people don't realize is they'd want to hit here because it'd blacken a man's eyes shut, if nothing else.
Yeah.
You hit there, you break his nose right at the ridge line, the brow ridge line, or you'd catch him up in the back of the head, which oftentimes that would be good if your guy was already walking down a set of stairs, because now the rest of the stairs are going to take care of the rest of the tumble and knocks and bumps and bruises. But generally, a lock in the sock, or in some cases, if the guy didn't have padlocks, because not all prisons allowed you to have padlocks, they would use state bars of soap. And this is roughly what a state bar of soap would look like, but they'd put about, on average, 3 to 5 of these in a sock, actually. And they would beat somebody till this became powdered soap.
Wow.
With it, and then of course, as it powders up, it'll come out through the sock material. And of course, if you're hitting them in the face, it's going to cause them not to be able to see. And again, this would not necessarily do quite as much damage as a lock would, but it would definitely get a point across to people. And in some of the riot situations, some of the prisons where they had little riots and stuff, I observed more than a few times, those that had no other weapon would make these up. And if you get hit with 5 or 6 guys swinging these at the same time,
Just two of them is
and the thing is also, you got to remember, if you use that and you have a lock or sock and you hit somebody like in the elbow or in the wrist, it's going to cause to where that may not function quite as well. Now, one of the things we had there in California when I first went in is a lot of the prisons sold us canned goods. So we used to have this 16-ounce can of Stag chili, and that's a pound. And people would put 2 of those in a double sock and hit somebody. You hitting somebody with 2 pounds and stuff. And I've watched eye sockets be shattered, whole grills be taken out, and the thing is that some of the guys even would go to the point where they would take the can and they would rub it on the ground to give it a little bit of a sharper edge, that even though it was inside a sock, if it hit you just right on the cheekbone, it would slice open your cheek. They'd hit you in the head multiple times and make you unconscious, and then they can pretty much do what they want.